Hello again everyone, Saki here, and welcome back to Lunar 2 Eternal Blue. And when we last left off, we killed the abominable snowman at the top of Zulon Mountain, and now we have freed them and opened up the paths for us to continue forward. Thanks for getting rid of the monster. Now my girlfriend is well again. When I grow up, I want to be just like you. Well, either you or Mike. I really haven't decided yet. I'm going to protect this village from monsters and blizzards and everything else. Be like Mike. Eat your Wheaties. The village really has warmed up since you defeated the monster. And better yet, my injuries are almost completely healed. I feel stupendous. Are you looking for the mayor? He's upstairs with his grandchild. He's in much better spirits since you saved his daughter. Congratulations on your triumph. I only wish I could have watched you kill that damnable creature. I was told that the monster tried to kill you in an avalanche. How were you able to survive? Lucia helped us out of that little mess in the nick of time. I get a strange feeling when you speak of what I did, Ruby. Well, I commend your heroism. You saved our village from an endless winter. By any chance, did you save the monster's body? I'd love to stuff and mount it. That thing would take up the whole floor, good sir. The weather is still unseasonably cold, but at least it's warm enough for me to plow my fields. Thank you for saving us all from a very unpleasant demise. You've killed the monster? Well, thank you very much for saving our village from certain doom. But you didn't just save us, of course. You saved every living thing in these mountains. The birds, the bees, the flowers, and the trees, all of them will live because of your heroism. You saved many lives when you killed the monster. The goddess of nature smiles upon you all. I know how crazy this sounds, but I had a squirrel ask me to thank you on his behalf. Really? If you hadn't slain the creature, his nuts would still be frozen. Thank you for killing that beast. Now I can invest all my time and effort into the fish cream biz. Oh, you didn't happen to scalp the monster after you killed it, did you? I bet there are a lot of people who would pay good money for a souvenir of that evil critter. Oh, we're sorry, but we were more concerned about saving your little ice hole. Great, you save us, but you don't bring back any souvenirs. What good is a dead monster if I don't have his head mounted on my wall? Now that you've come back unharmed, I wonder if I can stop guarding the trail. Then again, maybe I should stay here until we're sure there aren't any more monsters up there. Little girl, there was a crap ton. I don't know if they're still there, but there was. Everyone told me that you're the guys who did it, but I wanted to ask you myself. You're the ones who stopped the blizzard, aren't you? Yes? Okay, I have another question. Are you guys the pixies who start springtime around the world? Ha 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 ha! You say with such sweet things, little boy. That's right, we're the pixies of spring. I knew you guys were pixies, but aren't you supposed to have gossamer wings? I used to have a lot of fun in the snow, but now I'm tired of it. Everyone said that all the snow is really bad. Why do they think that? They're probably just jealous because I build better snowmen than anyone else in the village. I'm gonna play in the snow a little more before it melts away. I've already made snowmen and snow bunnies, so now I'm gonna make snow girls. Well, you kids killed the monster. I guess you're not quite as stupid as I thought you were. And you know what? It's actually starting to get warm around here. What are you talking about? It's frickin' freezing! Trust me, this isn't cold. Cold is when you hock a loogie and it freezes before it hits the ground. I never want to live in a place where people are fascinated by frozen spit. I remember one time when it was so cold that I died. No wait, that was just a wonderful dream. You don't have a very healthy outlook on life, do you? I bet I know what would make this guy happy. A world with no sassy flying cats. One more word out of you and I'm scratching you to the bone. Thank you for saving Maria. No one else in the village was brave enough to do it. I just wish she remembered who we are. She calls us a bunch of brats and won't play with us. I liked Maria a lot more when she didn't call me names. Look at the sky. Just look at it. The snowfall has stopped, which means the monster is dead. And not a moment too soon. If I had to sweep any more snow, my back would have given out on me. I would strongly suggest that you not volunteer for snow sweeping duty, by the way. Spring is upon us, which means the snow will melt, which means I won't have to sweep anymore. I've even been thinking about relocating to LARPA. I really need some warm weather. Thank you very much. When you killed the creature, you ended the snowstorm. My wife feels much better since it warmed up. I can't believe how close I came to losing her. Now that the blizzard stopped, I'm finally starting to feel better. I can breathe through my nose. My poor husband can finally get some rest. He's been taking care of me since I took ill. What did I do to deserve such a wonderful man? Other than give him lovin' on our first date. It's so warm around here that I'm starting to sweat. Do you have shorts I can borrow, Lucia? No matter how much I thank my husband, it's never enough. I'll just have to show my thanks in ways I'm sure he'll appreciate. Hero, why don't we hit the road and let these crazy kids thank each other? Hey, look up in the sky. do you see the blue star? Well, you know what? My dad is up there. He's watching me all the time, so I have to be a good boy or he'll spank me when he comes back. I don't know if he can hear me all the way up there, but I greet him every day just in case. When I wake up, I say, "Good morning, Dad." And when I go to sleep, I tell him, "Good night." I know Dad is watching me from the blue star, but I still get lonely because I can't see him. I don't want him to buy me any presents up there. I just want him to come home. I had a lot of fun in the snow, but I knew it was going to stop sometime. There's so much snow this year. I have to help sweep it all away. If I knew that would happen, I wouldn't have wished for so much snow in the first place. I don't want to sweep any more snow. I want to play. This is what being a grown-up is like. I'm going to be a kid forever and ever. Thank you so much for killing the monster. I only wish you had come to our village sooner. If you had, my best friend would not have lost his life, and his son would still have a father. I've decided to raise the child as my own. It won't be easy, but I'll never lose hope. Besides, I know that my friend Shining Soul will be watching me from the blue star. My son and my best friend's son always gotten along well. In fact, they're best friends too. And from this day onward, they're gonna be brothers. What? You were able to defeat the monster in the mountains? I'm astonished. This is wonderful. Zulon is once again the shining village thanks to you. Hey, if you pass through here, you can go all the way to Maribia. Aren't you happy that you have all your friends with you? It must be really lonely to travel all by yourself. Yes, it is. Nothing is better than being in the company of friends. Lucia. I remember what your face looked like when you came back. You were really worried and really sad, and now you look really happy. I was worried about you. You're too cool to be sad. So off we go to the south, and Maribia is our destination then? Well, I guess it's just the first place we come across. All right, so Maribia is down there, yes indeed. Well, this is Maribia. The city is governed by Master Lun, Sensei of the Blue Dragon Fist. Lun has constructed a dojo here, and many people have signed up to learn the way of the fist. And it is certainly a trip to be back. Rammus' store will be right there. Welcome to the port of Maribia. We're proud to have Master Lun as our governor and protector. You chose the perfect time to visit Maribia because Master Lun is currently at his dojo. We might as well take down that wanted poster. Now that Master Lun is back, no criminals would dare to enter our city. So very much a Master Mel type figure. Whew! Now that I'm finished doing the dishes from lunch, it's time to make dinner. It's a lot of work to make enough food for all the students in Master Lun's dojo, but I don't mind preparing the meals so much. There's only one chore that I despise. And what's that? Doing laundry. I guarantee you won't enjoy hand-washing the sweaty loincloths of 30 men. When I took this job, my boss conveniently forgot to mention the loincloth scrubbing. And do you know what he says when I complain? It's a dirty job, but someone's got to do it. The only thing I hate more than washing loincloths are people who speak in cliches. This must be your first time in Maribia. I can tell because you're looking at everything. And there's plenty to look at because Maribia is the biggest city in the world. There's nothing that can't be found in this city, if you know where to look. It's like I always sing to myself, Maribia is the place to be. Maribia is the place for me. You country folk need to watch yourselves in our fair city. Meribians are a shrewd bunch. Don't let yourselves get hustled out of your cash. Are you traveling through Maribia? Well, you won't be able to pass Tabin's Peak. A group of bandits have built a hideout somewhere up there, and they're also blocked the roads. Because merchants can't get to Maribia, our supply of salted Salian cactus is dangerously low. It's the only food my grandma will eat without moaning about it. You wouldn't happen to have any of it, would you? I'll pay any price you're asking for it. The bandits of Tabin's Peak are driving tourists and traders away from Maribia, and our city's supplies of certain vital items are running dangerously low. What are we going to do when we run out of TP? I absolutely refuse to use a corn cob. I can't find it. What's the matter, sweetheart? Did you lose something? No, that's not it. I can't find the sewers anywhere, and I've looked everywhere. Null told me that Maribia has a giant underground sewer, and I have to find it. If I don't find it soon, I don't know what's going to happen to my precious friends. Who's Null? Is he your father? What are you talking about? I don't know anyone named Null. Nope, I sure don't. Now, we know a Null who would have very intricate knowledge of the sewers of Maribia. I wonder if it's the same one. Do you guys know where to find the underground sewers? My boss said to check them out, but I wasn't supposed to tell you that. What? You don't know? Sheesh, thanks for wasting my time. All right, so let's start in the upper left here. Master Lun has taken an active role as one of the 4 heroes of Althena's Chosen. There are those in Maribia who feel that Master Lun doesn't do enough to be considered a hero. It's because of his presence in Maribia that we live in peace, and for that, he is a hero to me. People are flocking to Maribia from all over the continent to enroll in Master Lun's dojo. Our ports, inns, and taverns are bustling with more people than I've ever seen. Maybe I should start a business of my own. How about a Master Lun souvenir shop? Perhaps I could hire some kids in the neighborhood to manufacture Master Lun souvenirs for me. Kids will do anything for a little extra allowance. All right, we'll head to the weapon shop. We won't buy anything, though, because we have to check out Rammus's store. Hello, and welcome to the best weapon shop on the continent. How may I serve you? So, a sword for hero that is good and bad. Probably lowers the number of attacks that we do. And then the platinum fan for Jean. Okay, we'll remember that. We may be back, good sir. And as far as armor is concerned, so a steel bracelet for Ronfar improves, platinum gauntlets for Jean and Lamina, those will improve, silver armor for Hero, purity clothes for Ronfar, and a pair of platinum hairpins for Jean and Lamina. All right, we'll keep that in mind. All right, Rammus's store. Oh, wow. They've sort of paved. They put in some more shelving units. Welcome to Rammus's store. Take your time and please let me know if you need any help. Oh, Lamina, are you here to visit with Rammus? He's been working day and night to turn this shop around. He says that he won't rest until you're satisfied with the amount of money he's making. Huh? Why would I care about how much money he's making? Oh, playing coy? You of all people? Lamina, don't you realize how Rammus feels? Surely you can't be that insensitive. Never mind. I shouldn't have said anything. I hope I don't get in trouble. Holy crap, look at this. Because it used to be just one counter here. Sewers used to be behind. Holy crap. When I was tending the store last night, I heard the sound of crying children from behind the wall. I'm so scared that I can't even go to the bathroom by myself at night. All right, so we don't buy anything from Rammus's store, got it. My family has worked at Rammus's store for generations. This shop is rich with tradition and history. It's rumored that a Dragon Master once shopped here. Rammus has been working very hard, and he's always trying a new scheme to attract business. But nothing's been working. It won't be much longer before he's forced to close the doors. Oh, so this Rammus sucks. Rammus is a very hard worker, but people just don't want to shop here anymore. I have to get a new job, and I'll be the first in my family to work for someone not named Rammus. I know you're tired of hearing me apologize, Junior, but let me once again say how sorry I am. It's because of my stupidity that you have to work so hard. Hello, Grandpa. This is Rammus's grandfather. He was a drinking, gambling playboy when he was younger. Kinda like Ronfar. Anyway, it's because of him that Rammus's shop is almost bankrupt. Oh, hello, my lovely little girl. Did you bring me some of that fine wine from Vane? If you're looking for Junior, he's standing right over there. He calls Rammus Junior because every owner of the shop has had the name Rammus. Weird, huh? I think Junior is really Rammus the 16th or 17th or something. Every time you visit us, Miss Lamina, you're more beautiful than before. Oh, Grandpa, you don't have to state the obvious, but thank you anyway. Lamina, you are the epitome of self-confidence. Miss Lamina is most beautiful in person, of course, but this bromide makes for a fine substitute. Hehehe. Ah! You better give that to me right now, Grandpa. Lamina's bromide 3. No! Please don't take it away. Where did you get this from, you dirty old man? And don't lie or I'll turn you into a pig. Not that you aren't one already. I was cleaning up the store and found it hidden under Junior's money safe. I've been searching the store for more of them ever since. I haven't found any yet. Junior has had a crush on Miss Lamina since they were kids. I'm not surprised he had that bromide. And I wouldn't be surprised if he had more of them, so I'm going to keep searching the store. And let's take a look at Lamina's bromide Midnight Appraisal. Yep, counting her coins. Welcome to Rammus's store. I'm Rammus, the owner. Please favor us with your business. Hi, Rammus. So how's your little business going? Are you seeing any profits yet? Not at all, Lamina. Maribia is trapped in a recession and the future looks bleak. Sometimes I feel like I'm just delaying the inevitable. Maybe it's time to declare bankruptcy. Are you serious, Ramus? Well, I always knew that the student would surpass the teacher. I just didn't know it would happen so soon. Lamina's teacher? He's not my magic teacher, silly. Ramus's family has never been able to use magic, but they've always had a keen sense of how to make money. So it's because of this chunky monkey's teachings that you're such a money grubber? I just haven't been able to think of any money-making schemes. Do you have any ideas, Lamina? And then I'd share with you, Ramus. Or don't you remember our little contest? We're gonna see if you can turn the shop around before I restore the guild to greatness. All right, poking around, I don't see any hidden chests, anything of that nature, so we will be heading out of Ramus's store. And I imagine going to buy those weapons and armors. All right, armor first, so 1 bracelet for Ronvar, 2 gauntlets for the ladies, 1 silver armor for Hero, 1 purity clothes for Ronvar, 2 hairpins for the ladies. So 2 defense there, not a whole lot of improvement. Ronvar 5 extra with the bracelet, and good purity clothes, 1 extra magic defense, and what's that? 7. Jean, 5 extra defense for the platinum gauntlet, and 3 extra defense for the hairpin. Oh, and Jean can wear the plate armor. Well, I'm not gonna say no. And Lamina's defense goes up by 10 with the platinum gauntlet, and 3 with the hairpin. All right, so we still have our water staff and wind staff. Silver bracelet for 240, iron gauntlet for 30, 160 for that. 650 for the iron armor, 575 for the priest clothes, 650 for the fur dress, 2 hairpins sell for 180. Now to the weapon shop. So 2 weapons, 1 for Hero and 1 for Jane. Oh, so our attack goes up by 9, but magic defense just goes down by 5. But we still keep our 2 attacks, so we will take it. And Jean's attack goes up by 7 with the platinum fan. Nice. So that's 800 and 900 bucks back. All right, so Magic Row was just to the left, but hello. Hey, a life jewel, just in case we needed them, and to get our money back. Oh, Magic Row ain't there anymore. Well, crap. They say Ramus's store was the most popular shop in the world, but that was long ago. There used to be a Ramus outlet in every city, but they're all out of business now. The store in Maribia is the only one left, and it probably won't be open much longer. They say the last Dragon Master visit Ramus's store all the time, but I don't believe it. It's probably just a story that Ramus made up to give his shop some cachet. What are you doing in here? I don't want any of whatever you're selling. Oh, you're not a salesman. Well then, why didn't you knock first? I mean, really. Every time I turn around, there's someone at my door asking for a contribution to the Chosen, or trying to sell me a useless piece of junk that's supposed to improve the quality of my life. You know, the bigger this town gets, the more nutcases crawl out of the woodwork. Maribia has become a festival of fools, a gathering of goofballs. Master Lun needs to take action. What you need is an item to get rid of unwanted guests, and I just happen to have it. It's a genuine magic broom from the magic city of Ain. Buy one now and receive half off. When I was a wee lad, Maribia was a place where goods from all over the world were traded. The streets were lined with rows of giant shops and lavish homes. Everyone in Maribia prospered. And Ramus's shop was the most prosperous of them all. That was a long time ago, I'm afraid. When I see Ramus's shop on my daily stroll, I'm reminded of how quickly time passes. That store used to be bustling with customers, but now it's as dead as most of my relatives. When I was a child, Ramus's store was much larger than it is now. Back then, the owner was a guy named Grant. He had a horrible reputation and no business sense. His son, Ramus VI, is trying to salvage the family business, but it won't be easy. I'm pulling for him. I'm still not convinced that this Ramus kid has any more talent for business than his father. All right, we'll head across the dock. All right, yeah, the children played over here, and the bar was over here, I thought. Cower before me, dung eaters. I'm Red Priestess Mari, the most powerful mage in the land. Ha 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 ha! Woo! Ah! I said cower before me. Are you deaf or something? Whenever we play the 4 heroes, the fattest kid has to be Black Wizard Borgan. I hate it when I get stuck playing as Borgan. I know I'm fat, but I'm not that fat. Ha-ya! I am Lun, master of the Blue Dragon Fist. Don't make me hurt you. Ha! I am White Knight Leo. Halt in the name of the goddess, or I shall flail your rank bottom. Halt! I am White Knight Leo, greatest warrior in all the... This game's kind of stupid, isn't it? Alright, docks are locked up, but won't say no to an herb. With all the people in this city, you'd think someone would know about the sewers. I'm getting tired of bugging everyone I see and getting the same lame answer. I don't want to ask anyone else, but Null will get mad at me if I don't keep trying. How hard can it be to find a big sewer? I just need to sniff the air until I pick up the smell of poop. On second thought, that's really gross. I'll just keep asking people until I find someone who can help. And the docks have been completely removed from this side of town. My daddy is a salesman who goes all over the world and brings me lots of presents. He's even gone to Dalton. I bet you've never gone that far away, have you? With all those mean bandits at Tabin's Peak, my dad can't come home and bring me presents. My dad is stuck in Azado until those dumb bandits at Tabin's Peak decide to go away. He promised to bring me some great presents for my birthday, too. And now I won't get them. Maribia has flourished since the day it was founded by Helmel. But until recently, it was really dangerous here. I was afraid to walk down the street. Master Lun and his followers have made Maribia safe again. I love him for what he's done. Master Lun was a famous hero long before he came to Maribia. Now he's a living legend. Wherever he goes, he brings law and order with him. He's such an honorable man. Until now, Maribia's most famous leader was Master Mel, one of the 4 heroes. But I think Master Lun is a better leader than Mel ever was. He's made Maribia safe again. Before Lun showed up, I tell you, this city was going to pot. You don't know about Master Mel? He was one of the 4 heroes who saved the world. The city of Maribia is named after Mel, I tell you, because he founded the place. I might think Lun is a better leader, but I gotta give Master Mel where credit is due. If this city had been named after me, it would be called Old Fartia. Hey, just because I'm old doesn't mean I don't have to be mature. Hello! Have you heard the tale of how Master Mel, the very first leader of Maribia, met his wife? At the time, he was known as Helmel, a notorious sea pirate. He fell in love with the daughter of a Maribian admiral, who loved him just as strongly. They knew that theirs was a forbidden love, but neither of them cared. Mel would sneak into her home at night, with only the light of the blue star to guide him. Maribians believe that the blue star has a magical power, the power to bring young lovers together. And we derive that belief from the story of Master Mel. Greetings, fellow travelers. I'm a wealthy merchant, as you can tell from my expensive attire. I've come to Maribia to stock up on exotic items, which I'll sell in distant lands for a tidy profit. I usually buy more seafood than anything else. It's both the most popular and the most profitable. I do an especially brisk business in Katarina shark fins. They make a very tasty soup, or so I'm told. They obviously don't have seafood in villages like Zulan or Takar, which is why I sell it there. I don't charge too much, but I charge enough to be even happier than my customers. How do you get seafood to these villages before it starts to rot? Haha, a valid question with a simple answer. The only seafood I buy and sell has been sun-dried. Yeah, this weapon shop was taken out of commission. We have a bar as well. Say, youngsters, did you know that Maribia was named after the great and powerful Master Mel? Mel was one of the 4 heroes who took part in a battle with the fate of the world at stake. In his later years, Mel retired from the adventuring life and became the governor of Maribia. Master Mel had 1 daughter. She bore a remarkable resemblance to her mother, who died tragically. And she had the bold, cheerful spirit of her father. Like her father, she took part in a great battle to save the world, and like her father, she won. Jessica fought alongside Dragon Master Alex on that historic day. Oh dear, I'm sorry, I tend to tell an awful lot of stories these days, whether or not I have an audience. You don't have to apologize, lady. Just tell us another story. And the pub? Oh, this place is hopping. Come on in and have a seat at the Crossroads Tavern. Is this your first visit to Maribia? Whether you're a long-time local or a first-time tourist, the Crossroads will make you feel at home. We've assembled an array of food and drink from all over the world. And you'll be happy to know that we also have a kids menu. Have fun, little ones. The Crossroads Tavern has more types of liquor than all the other pubs in Maribia combined. But you guys will be much more interested in our selection of milks and juices. So there I was, taking care of some business at the carnival, as we merchants tend to do, when I would see this bizarre thing take off into the air with a bunch of crazy bastards inside. As soon as I get back to the carnival, I plan to ride on that contraption myself. We're not crazy, and we're not that bad word you just used. You're the one who's crazy if you want to ride that thing after watching us do it. Quite frankly, I would love to have a flying machine like the one at the carnival. I could fly around the world and take care of my business in a day instead of a month. When I ain't working, I'm drinking, and I ain't had a job in years. Now come here and drink with me. I see you've decided upon a bottle of Red Dragon Flame to destroy your liver. Good choice. You should take a swig, Ruby. They say anyone who drinks it will turn into a red dragon. And wouldn't you love to be a grown-up like the rest of us? Are you serious, Ron Farr? I rarely drink, Hero, but this is a special case. Bottoms up. Okay, so when do I turn into a red draw? You know, my eyebrows were just starting to grow back after the last time you did that to me. Haha, that's what you get for lying, man. You guys want to know the truth? It's called Red Dragon Flame because it's so strong that you breathe fire after you drink it. I heard talk that the bandits of Tabin's Peak have blocked the road to Vane. In fact, it's said they even steal kids who stray near their base. How twisted is that? But I draw comfort from the fact that those heartless thieves are about to be crushed. Master Lun has returned from Pentagoulia, and he's surely going to crush them for their crimes. Master Lun will eliminate those filthy bandits, and he'll look good doing it. There's nothing more attractive than a man with the strength to take on anything and win. But I've heard of a person who's even stronger than Master Lun. He's called a Dragon Master, and he's supposed to be the guardian of the goddess. But where's the Dragon Master now? Just what kind of man is the Dragon Master if he's stronger than Master Lun? And do you think it would be skanky if I offered my body to him the moment we meet? The entire city is talking about the bandits of Tabin's Peak. Where did they come from? Why have they chosen Tabin's Peak as their base of operations? And who's the masked man that seems to be in charge of them? A masked man? Tell me everything you've heard about him. Everything I heard was told to me by the merchant at the table right over there. Why not ask him? I'm sure that merchant won't mind telling you what he told me earlier about the masked man. I know that I'm searching for a beautiful princess who rides on a red dragon. And I know that I'm a handsome prince whose destiny it is to marry her and rule a nation with her. I don't remember anything else, but I digress. I'm off to find my Princess Bride. Ha! Come to me, White Dragon. Our search begins now. Isn't this the part when the White Dragon shows up? Apparently the White Dragon is as confused as I am, but I know he'll find me soon. And then I shall find the princess and start my new life with her. All that I know about myself is that I'm the White Dragon Prince. The rest of my memory is blank. Another White Dragon Prince? I hope you're not as much of a jerk as the last one we met. Ha ha ha! That's very amusing, but there can only be one prince, and I am he. I would love to continue to grace you with my presence, but I must take my leave of you now. I must resume my search for the Red Dragon Princess, for she will be my bride. All right, Mr. Man. The stories of the present are the myths and legends of the future. But what about the stories of the past? Are they based on truth, or are they fairy tales? Heroes who saved the world, goddesses whose beauty was blinding, ferocious dragons. Are those stories mere fiction and fantasy? The dreams of a sleeping storyteller? Those stories are true. When I hear about the goddess Althena or the Dragon Master, I know they're real because I can feel it in my heart. Do you indeed? I admire a man with the courage to have faith in what he feels, but cannot see. Now take a look at this item and see how it makes you feel. I think you'll feel wonderful. Jessica's bromide. What's this? It's a picture of Jessica D'Alkirk, the mother of Maribia. She's the heroine of many legendary tales. I want you to have it as a gift from one believer to another. Would you like to hear one of my songs about Jessica? I've written many of them over the years. Of all the heroic tales I've heard, Jessica's adventures are some of the most exciting. So Jessica's bromide. What up, girl? A dragon's roar echoes on the wind. A magic light sparkles in the darkness. The clash of swords echoes over the earth. The blue star sparkles in the sky. Come and listen to the tales of courageous heroes, painted by ancient legend. There aren't many customers here today, and the ones who are here don't want to hear a song. My guess is that everyone is afraid to travel near Tabin's Peak because of the bandits. I'd love to perform for you, but I'm going to save my voice until more customers come in. The customer at the counter says he's a minstrel. He wanders the world taking the myths and legends he hears on his travels and turning them into beautiful songs. Why don't you ask him to sing one for you? His voice isn't very good, and neither are his lyrics, honestly, but he plays a mean lute. I'm envious of the minstrel at the bar. I've never had any sort of musical ability. Well, I played the ocarina in my school band, and I was horrible. But one time at band camp, never mind. So the guy knows about Tabin's Peak. Is that going to be you? So there I was, enjoying the view near Tabin's Peak, when a guy in a strange mask dashes past me. Quite frankly, I could sense that he was an evil man. I wouldn't mind if I never saw him again. Don't worry, when I'm done, no one will ever have to see the masked man again. Geez, Gene, did it ever occur to you that maybe more than one person in the world wears a mask? Master Lun's dojo welcomes all, even those who believe that their fighting techniques are superior. But if you truly desire to fight Master Lun, you better make sure that your will is up to date. Ah, welcome. You stand before Master Lun's world-famous dojo. You're in luck. Lun is usually very busy, but he's in the dojo today, training new students. If you want to speak with him before he leaves for Pentagoulia, you'd better hurry. So let's check out Mel's place.
Come on, show me your strength. Remember the vow you took when you begged me to take you in. Yeah! 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 You gave your miserable lives to me. I must make something of you, but you must concentrate. Your fist is an extension of yourself. Channel the power! If you think you stand a chance against any opponent with that clumsy display, you'll be dead in a moment! You must try harder! Oh, I did not realize that we had visitors. I apologize for this pathetic lack of skill you had to endure watching.
Yes, well, my name is Jean. We have come to you because you are known to be the martial arts expert. Master Lun, we desperately need your help.
Well, perhaps you are expecting too much of me. I am merely a servant of the martial arts. But enough talking here. It is quite noisy in the great dojo. Please, come this way.
I barely even recognize this place. Lun has flipped this inside out. Master Lun is a born warrior, and he shows no mercy upon those who would break the law. That's why I'm surprised he hasn't done anything about those bandits rampaging near Taven's Peak. He must be contemplating the best way to bring them to justice. I hope I'm asked to help him. Those mountain bandits are living on borrowed time. Master Lun will strike them soon. I hope I'm asked to accompany him when he launches the assault. I want to put my training to use. All right, we'll poke down here, and as I thought, the Earth Crest. So it just makes for Earth magic, so we can give that to someone who... Oh, it lowers the attack. Oof. I don't know if we need Earth magic, but with Lamina having the most MP, I think that makes sense. And that also means we will unequip Ron Farr's power and give that to Lamina so that her Earth magic, if we use it, is boosted. The name of this city was taken from the name of a great warrior named Master Mel. Master Lun has even been called the reincarnation of Master Mel, and I understand the comparison. Both of them are virtuous, kind, strong men, and both of them are charismatic leaders. I wish Master Mel was still alive. He and Lun would have one hell of a sparring match, I bet. Master Lun, like Master Mel, will be immortalized in history. My dear Aunt Millie probably won't, unless future generations are fond of fruitcake recipes. Hey, what's up? You know, this city has always been governed by great heroes. The first guy in charge was Mel. He founded Maribia and even named it after himself. Cool, huh? Every ruler of Maribia has lived in this mansion, but when Lun took charge of the city, he turned the mansion into a dojo. I guess he didn't care about luxurious living quarters, huh? Me? I would have added some rooms onto the mansion. One's pad can never be too fancy. I've been training under Master Lun for a few years now, and let me tell you, he's a machine. He could be barehanded and blindfolded and still beat up a dozen guys at once, no lie. Master Lun is in his private chambers at the moment. Do you need to speak with him? All right, so in we go. Master Lun. Now then, Jean, you say that you and your friends need my help, but you haven't said why. Master Lun, have you heard of a martial art called the Shadow Dragon Fist? I'm afraid I've never heard of it, Jean, and I've heard of every martial art. Are you sure that... Yes, Lun, it's real. It's a martial art of pain, darkness, and death. It's the art of assassination. An assassin's art? How horrible! The man who teaches this art is a coward who hides behind a mask. His name is unknown. He kidnaps helpless children. He breaks their fragile minds, and he teaches them to kill. His victims become mindless soldiers, willing to do anything for their masked master. Willing to kill in the name of the Shadow Dragon cult. How sickening. How horrible. How do you know so much of this cult, Gene? Did they kidnap someone close to you? Not quite, Master Lun. They kidnapped me. What? Oh, Gene. It can't be true, Gene. You're just making all this up to get Lun to help us, aren't you? No, Ruby, it's true. It's all true. I still have nightmares. And I still remember what happened on the day I escaped. You're a liar. You've lied since the beginning. The Shadow Dragon Fist isn't an art of strength. It's an art of death, smeared in the blood of the innocent. Have you already forgotten my teachings, Gene? Strength means nothing unless it is wielded. The Shadow Dragon Fist is not the art of death. It is an art of ultimate strength. Shut up! Your words are lies and your heart is black. I won't do your bidding any longer. Why do you run from us, Gene? Wherever you may go, you will take our teachings with you. Your soul now thirsts for blood, and your body aches to quench it. Come to me, Gene. Come to me and accept your destiny within the cult of the Shadow Dragon. Ah! Are you angry, Gene? Are you angry enough to strike at me? Stand up and use what I've taught you. Allow the anger to infiltrate your soul. I won't fight you. I won't use the Shadow Dragon Fist. You don't control me anymore. Not true, Gene. I control your life, and I summon your death. I was found near death at the bottom of the cliff by a traveling caravan. They brought me back from the brink of death and took me in as one of their own. Since that day, I've been trying to forget my past, to block it completely out of my mind. But now I know I can't live like that anymore. I have to confront it, no matter how much it hurts. I have to find the masked man and make sure he doesn't do to any other children what he did to me. Gene, thank you for bringing this Shadow Dragon cult to my attention. I cannot forgive anyone who would train helpless children in the ways of such evil. Your story has reminded me of rumors which were recently brought to my attention. A group of bandits have been robbing travelers in the vicinity of Tabin's Peak, and your description of the Shadow Dragon cult matches the descriptions of the bandits. I thought it was just a band of petty thieves, but it seems that I was wrong. Gene, I would ask you a favor. Go to Tabin's Peak and search for a link between the bandits and the Shadow Dragon cult. Once you locate their hideout, I will lead an attack upon it. Know this, I will bring them to justice, one way or another. I never thought you would do so much for us. I will do all that you have requested of me. Thank you, Master Lun. Gene, you do not dress like someone who practices the martial arts. After I escaped from the cult, I swore that I would never use karate again. The Shadow Dragon Fist is the art of assassination. It's evil and it's wrong. You must realize that martial arts are neither good nor bad. There is only strength and weakness, and the goddess needs her children to be strong. The people who taught you may have been misguided, but their teachings are still valuable. Gene, I want you to join my dojo and train under my supervision. Together we will serve Althena. I need time to consider your kind offer, Master Lun. For now, I only want to travel to Tabin's Peak and find proof of the Shadow Dragon cult. Tabin's Peak? Well, that's not far to the east of Meribia, but I'd stay away from there. A group of bandits has been terrorizing that area, and they take no prisoners. Haha! I just signed up with this dojo and they're gonna show me how to kick butt. Haha! They said I have to do chores and stuff until I prove that I'm ready for combat. Haha! I'll show them I'm even better at the Blue Dragon Fist than Lun. Haha! That'll be cool. Haha! Since you have time to talk to me, maybe you can help me with these chores. Haha! Apparently, we're going to head to Tabin's Peak soon and attack a group of bandits. But we don't know how many bandits there are. What if we're outnumbered 2 to 1? I don't care how skilled we are. I'll choose the bigger army over the smaller one every time. Sorry, am I sounding negative? I've always been pessimistic. Maybe I should stay behind and watch the dojo while the others go and fight the bandits. I mean, someone has to keep the floors waxed and the windows sparkling, right? I've seen Master Lun defeat an opponent with a single punch to the throat. It's awe-inspiring. I intend to study the art of the Blue Dragon Fist until I can do that too. Attack me, now. Good, good. You were able to improvise and react with great speed. Some say Lun was born to fight. Others say he was bullied around as a kid, and now he tries to help others avoid the same fate. I think he just likes to beat the snot out of people. Are you the new recruits? Your first lesson is not to interrupt a teacher during a training session. If I don't keep my eye on these beginners, they're liable to put each other's eyes out. Keep your guard up, that's it, good. Now adjust your stance to stay low. Lower, good. I told you, I'm not going to take it easy on you today. I hope you're prepared to receive a severe beating, because I'm very prepared to give it to you. All right, fat boy, show me what you can do. Yeah, wah, ha, ouch. Man, that really hurt. Is that supposed to hurt? Because it did. That's it, watch your opponent's movements, and strike when he is unprepared. Do you understand? Do you have business with me? I'm sorry, but I can't speak to you until these training exercises are complete. If you'll excuse me. Don't try to take out your foe at the start of battle. Bide your time, wait for an opening. Hey-ah-kya! Kinda makes you scared hearing me scream like that, doesn't it? I figure if I scream loud enough, I'll deafen my opponent and win my sparring matches by default. Welcome to Lun's dojo. I am Lun's personal assistant, and I answer only to the master. I've earned his trust over many years, and been the loser in many sparring matches between us. Are you here to enroll in our school and embrace the way of the Blue Dragon Fist? You have come at an excellent time, as Master Lun is available to speak with new recruits. Our most infamous sparring match pits Master Lun against a dozen opponents at once. He's never lost yet, and I highly doubt he ever will. He's too strong and too fast. Aha, sneaky storage box. Oh, a dagger? Come on. Is this actually like the best dagger in the world? Nope. Is there something I can help you with? Oh, you want to know why I'm standing here? The chances of anyone daring to steal a weapon from Lun's dojo are very slim. But I've been stationed here to guard them, just in case. It's a very boring job, I assure you. So boring that we are gonna walk right past you with a dagger. When I joined this dojo, I was hoping to study the Blue Dragon Fist and be just like Master Lun. What I wasn't expecting was to be placed in charge of guarding this crappy storage area. And that looks like a very intimidating door if I had to make a guess. So with a cheeky top up, we'll be heading to Taven's Peak, which just happens to be right over here. We have to be mega careful around here. Taven's Peak is just ahead. And this is where Master Lun said most of the robberies are taking place. Keep your eyes peeled and your hands on your valuables. Ronfar, take your hands out of your pants. Just following orders. You're disgusting. And hilarious. All right. Hey, why in the world is this road blocked off? Pooh, this is the path to Vane. Maybe we can find another way around Taven's Peak, which I imagine is going to be up through here. We know who that is. Hey! Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle-in-law. It's the spitting image of you, Ruby, except it's white. Hey, I thought you were supposed to be one of a kind. I thought I was. Hey, you over there, wait up! Are you deaf or something? I said wait!
Where'd that little runt go? I know he's in here somewhere. Hello? Ollie Ollie oxen free!
Shut up! You'll wake the babies upstairs!
Hey! Who do you think you are? Put me down this instant or else
Or you'll what? Yeah, that's what I thought. My name is Null. What are you doing on my turf? I don't look too kindly on trespassers, so you'd better have a good story.
Try to grab me like that again and I'll chew your fingers off. Those are some very big words from such a little cat. It can't be. But it has to be. Oh great, not only are you rude, but you're crazy. Stop mumbling to yourself. And stop staring at me. Don't you know it's impolite to ogle a beautiful lady? No, you don't. Never mind. I'm not gonna take any guff from a pink cat with a big mouth. Listen here, Taven's Peak is our property, and you're trespassing. I don't have the time to escort you out of here, but I'm sure you can make it on your own. Don't let me find you around here again, or I'll have to take more drastic action. Goodbye. That boy is nothing but a rude, crude pain in the butt. Gene, was he a member of the Shadow Dragon cult? I don't think so. I don't remember ever seeing his face. His aura was not one of evil, but it was unusual. Perhaps he is... Oh sure, gang up on me and tell me what a nice guy he is. You wouldn't feel the same way if he yanked on your wings. Let's see where he's going, hero. All right, Null, where did you end up? Oh, I see you. Another life jewel, getting our money back as it were. All right, we can go up there. Top off here, and on up we go. Oh, so he's got some toys up here, it looks like. So I'll do the tried and true, beat the crap out of these guys, head down, refresh, and see if they came back. So we won't, yeah, we'll just lay into them a bit. Light them up, 144. And on up again, we'll see if that first toy is back. He is not. All right, so we can pretty much then go ham on these guys and level up. So Hero needs about 2,000. Same for Ron Farr. Same for about everyone, really. We're all very close. Biff, biff, biff. But you won't survive the winter. Oh, well, I guess she did. Go, Lucia, go! Nice. 164 XP. 177. I tell you, after that blizzard area, this almost feels like we're given a little bit of some reprieve, which I am certainly not complaining. And 177 on top of that, and a chest. Oh, just an herb. Well, we'll take it. And 144. And before we head up the ladder, oh, this is still technically, ooh. Did you see those children? The Shadow Dragon cult must be very close. We warned you not to come here anymore. Now we'll have to really hurt you. What are you talking about, Pipsqueak? We've come here to save your ungrateful butt. Ha! You can't fool us. Defense squad, take your positions. Now! Hey, ouch, ow! What are you doing, you little jerks? Stop throwing those pine cones right now. You're gonna put someone's eye out. Kid, I'm gonna spank you so hard that your grandkids are gonna feel it. Defense squad, concentrate your attacks on the dumb-looking guy. Hooray! Defense squad, retreat! That really hurt. But I still have a sensation in most of my important extremities. Those children didn't look like members of the cult. Why else would they attack us? Nice, 164, and that was the last combatant here on this level. All right, in hot pursuit of the children, heading up to the next level. All right, toy, floating hat, more ghost girls. Hey, Lucia is actually assisting Hero, and 189 XP. So now if we head back down, are we going to see those others return? Nope, all clear. So we're kind of in the same situation of those ruins, so we can go hard in the second level, and when it's time to rest back up, we can. Yeah, Lucia is far more aggressive now. 164 XP, and since we'll be returning to the statue, Ron Farr can get in some actual magic without using up our items. And 162 XP, moving right along. And Ruby with the 5 hit point kill. That's what I like to see, 138 XP. Oh, Lucia with a lightning bomb. Oh, light all 3 of those plants up. Nice. Go, Ruby. With a 6 XP, or 6 hit point kill. There you go. And Lucia with a kill, 177 XP. That will complete the second level here. And 162 on that. So that will complete this level of enemies before we go into. Let me go back and heal up, and then we'll be all set to enter the building. All right. So in we go. We'll see what's inside here. Hey, it's him again. Come here, you little punks. I'm gonna introduce your butts to my belt. Oh, crap. Pepper bomb, away!
Achoo! Achoo! Achoo!
I don't know who these kids are. I only know they're in serious need of spankings. You hold them down, Ronfar, and I'll smack their bombs with my wings. Chew! Right around the... A luck ring, hold on. All right, so the barrier ring up, do we give Hero... Yeah, the luck ring. That might improve his crit. And then that leaves some resistances we can put on, which Lamina, water and wind damage, sure. All right, 144 XP. One thing I will do is pop into, or pop around. Once these groups of 3 are beat down, see if we can return to heal safely. And 178 XP and Hero level 26. All right, so if we pop out of that and come back, it looks like they stayed dead. A spirit mace. Hold up. Yeah, so we just bought that mace for Ronfar, but there's a spirit mace that improves its attack by 8. And 164 XP there. There's Ronfar's level 26. And Light Litany steals hit points from enemies. All right. But I wonder if that's some sort of a resistant, because in like a boss battle, when Ronfar isn't healing everyone else, he could do damage and heal himself, which is pretty powerful stuff. 212 on that one. The others weren't too far behind as far as their leveling was concerned. So let's give this a try. Light Litany steals hit points from an enemy. So the plant is able to have that done. All right, Ronfar, let's see it. So I don't know how many hit points it took from that, but if it took the whole 120 something, that's pretty powerful stuff. And 177 XP, there's Lamina's level 26. All right, on up we go. I warned you to leave this place. Now you're gonna be very sorry you didn't listen. We'd never listen to the leader of the Shadow Dragon cult. We're here to save these poor kids from your evil influence. You think I'm what? You're the ones from the cult, and not only are you evil, you're also amazingly stupid. Wait just a minute, this isn't making any sense. Master Lun told us that you were... I'm tired of hearing your lies. Defense squad, now. This net is crushing the life out of my beautiful hair. I'm a little more worried about the way it's bending my wings, ow. Whatever you plan to do to us, pal, you'd better think again. You should have given my warning some thought before you decided to follow me here. And I don't need to hurry. The Dragon Kids will keep you here until I decide what to do. Lock them up. Let me out of here at once. This is no way to treat the junior premier of the Magic Guild. These kids called their leader Null. I call him Knob. And why did he say that we were from the cult when he's the cult leader? I don't get it. There was something I noticed while the little munchkins were so effectively humiliating us. Jean said that the leader of the cult wore a mask, but Null was barefaced. Interesting, no? Very interesting. Well, Jean, do you think the masked man has ditched his gimmick? I honestly don't know if that's a masked man or not. My hunch is that it isn't. The slaves of the cult had broken spirits and dark hearts, but the children who caught us might be the happiest kids I've ever seen. I'm not sure what's going on here, but it's not what Master Lun told us it was. No, it's not. And now, we're gonna have to figure out what these kids are all about and what Null is up to. But that will do it for me, everyone. Like, share, and subscribe if you are so bold. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next Lunar 2 Eternal Blue video. Take care.